My friend.
He's your friend?
My best mate. My best mate. He's like my daughter's my best mate. Like my wife's. I love him. He's a lovely lad. And, you know, he's got a lot of love here in this house, you know, from his grandmother, from his mother, from his sister, from all of us love him, and all of us try to influence him in a positive way.
Let's talk about some of the upsides.
Yeah.
So what kind of things do you and Ali do together? Like, do you go out together?
Yeah, we go out to eat together. We take his sister into town sometimes, or up to her friends or boyfriends. We do journeys like to the seaside in the summer and stay over a couple of nights. We go to museums. It's difficult because sometimes he don't want to get out and do things, and he doesn't want to go to places because he gets quite scared, and you know, that's understandable because it's a scary world out there, whether you're autistic or not, let's be honest. So we do loads of stuff together. You know, unfortunately we just lost our dog, but so we used to walk the dog in the park. He loves music and he's got an incredible memory for all different genres of music, stuff that you love, stuff that you hate, stuff. The Venga Boys, come on. I mean, and then the Kaiser Chiefs, the next one, and then Led Zeppelin, and then Aqua. I mean, eclectic is an understatement because he is a happy chappy. He does, with all of the people in the house, he'll have different games he'll play with different people. So when I'm driving him along in the cab, he'll call the cab names and I'll muck about and pull over and say, oh, I'm stopping, or lock the doors, she's locked you in, like he's having a conversation with a cab. Or if I support, unfortunately right now, Arsenal, and when Arsenal are playing at the weekend, he'll ask who they're playing, and then he'll say, oh, I hope Middlesbrough win, or I hope Tottenham win, or I hope blah blah, and I'll pull over the cab and pretend to get out, and he'll laugh. Laughter is very important, and he does laugh a lot. A lot of role play games that he'll play in his head, they can be positive, they can be negative. It depends on what's going on in his world at that time. He loves to go to charity shops. He has no conception of value of money or anything. You know, I mean, they do that at college. They show how to use money and things like that, but he has no conception of the value of an apple, or the value of a car, or the value of ice cream, anything. Go to charity shops and spending 50p, whether it be 50p or £1. If he was spending £1,000, I don't think it would register that £1,000 is a lot of money, or £2,000 or 5,000. He wouldn't. It doesn't even compute in his head like, oh, that's 50p and that one's £1, but that one looks nicer than the one that's. Do you know what I mean? He will. There's no. It's just what he likes. As long as he is happy and gets enjoyment out of riding in the cab, doing impressions, playing games with all of us, and you know, I think that's for him. That's a happy existence. There are people that you know, autism comes on all different spectrums. There's people that can function, can get a bus to school, can go into the high street, can go and get a job, can cook, can use knives and forks and whatever without assistance. But there are people that, like Alex, my son, who is a high on the spectrum, that he can't go out to a shop on his own, or go to the bus stop on his own, or go to a park and walk around. He needs someone with him, and thank God we, you know, luckily we're all healthy in this house, thank God, and we've got a lot of things that we do with him, like take him to the seaside and stuff, but also we have like the help from organisations that do supply people that can take him to school and walk him to school with or take him to the park or take him out on days out. We do have lots of help. Every father wants their kid to lift the FA Cup at Wembley, and every father wants their kid to walk on stage and play a rock concert or come to watch a football match with them. My son can't come to a football match because he freaks out, he can't go in there. My son can't go to a rock concert because he couldn't handle it. It's too, you know, it's too, not only is it too loud, not only are there too many people, but the whole fear factor that overcomes him, and that stops him from living what we would deem a normal life and normal existence. It's not all hunky-dory. The kid tells fantastic jokes, he's got an amazing memory, but he also has lots of hang-ups, and that is autism. Fear, social fear, social not being able to go to a club, not being able to go and do the normal things some 20-year-old would do, or some 5-year-old would do, going to a party, having a party. All these things are, well, they're not going to happen. They're not going to happen.
Do you feel that one day he might be able to accept going to a place like that? Like, do you feel like he may become more social or overcome that part of his
because
autism?
I think it in a positive way anyway, but yes, I do, because as you get older, you will want to be more involved. You know, when he's got a sister, when she gets married, please God, you know, one day he'll want to be there. He won't want to be sat in another room on his own. You know, he'll be older when he's 25, 26, 27. Who knows? He might all of a sudden snap out of it a little bit. I know that's a stupid word, snap out of it. That's not the right word. You know, like progress in a way that he wants to be involved. Autism, it's the same scenario, because he takes himself away from scenarios where he's around people and he might hear things that would upset him. Or, I mean, even if there's something on television, a song he doesn't want to hear, bang, it goes off. Because he doesn't want to be involved in that. Whether it be terrorism, whether it be fighting, whether it be just making things difficult for everybody. Well, there's always one. Like they say, there's one born every minute. But no, I think that through advertising, there could be more awareness, and then you can make people aware of the everyday strifes that you have. You know, it's not all hunky-dory. The kid tells fantastic jokes, he's got an amazing memory, but he also has lots of hang-ups, and that is autism. Fear, social fear. It can be quite challenging, the bad times, but we all have bad times, and whether you're autistic or not, your kids do play up. Go and get the help that you can get now, because there's lots of it out there. Go get it. Go to different groups, learn about what autism is, learn about what you're entitled to get from the councils and from the schools, and trust me, you will get the help, and there are lots and lots and lots of people who will support you and will show love and show kindness and everything that goes with it. As a family unit, we just pull together like any other family unit. To us, this is normal.